Good morning, children. Last class we started our 6th class portion. Okay, the first chapter in science about the sources of food. So we have discussed about what is food and why do we have to have food and what are the ingredients if you are preparing the food. Is it? So we all depend on what for food? Yes, mainly for plants. We depend on the plants for the food. Not only plants, we depend on animals also for food. But the major all the type of animals, indirectly we are depending on what? Plants, directly and indirectly also. See, plants only can take the energy from where? From the sun. Then how these plants can prepare their own food? Can you make your own food by taking energy from sunlight? No, you can't do it, is it? So who can do this? Green plants, not all plants, only the green plants. You know why, is it? That means the green plants only has that chlorophyll, one green pigment. With the help of chlorophyll only they can do one process called what? Photosynthesis, the preparation of food. But we can't do because we don't have chlorophyll and we can't do the photosynthesis, and they are making the food and they are storing the food, they are using the food, and after that extra food they are storing as in the form of what? Starch, in the form of starch. Okay. So the plant, not only plant prepare starch, they prepare one more thing. What is that? Protein. Okay, protein, fat, everything we are getting from the plants. So the sources of food we can mainly divide into plant sources and animal sources. Is it? The plant sources. See, what are the main plant sources? Can we eat all the leaves of the plants? No, we are eating only few leaves of the plant. For example, this is what? Coriander. Is it coriander? So this coriander leaf we are taking as what? Food. Is it? So the part which we can eat. Can you eat the leaf of all the plants? No, you can't eat. So whatever you can eat, we can call it as edible. What is it? Edible. E-D-I-B-L-E. Edible means it is you can eat. That is the meaning of edible. Edible part. Okay. For example, in the case of rice plant, which part is the edible part? Seed. Is it? So seed is the edible part of the rice plant. For example, carrot plant. Which part is the edible part? Root. Root of a carrot is edible. See? So this carrot, it is actually what is that? It grows under the soil. It grows under the soil, and the plant, this carrot plant, that will store the extra food in this root only. So the edible part of a carrot is what? Root. We can eat the carrot because it is edible. And next, see, in the case of coriander, it stores where? In the leaves. So we are eating the leaves. And in some another one, see, this is what? Potato. Is it? What is it? Potato. Potato. In potato plant, where the plant stores the food? Is it in the leaf or root or where it is? Which part? Potato is actually, you can see it is under the soil, but it is not a root. It is a stem modification. Okay. So it is a modification of stem, but it can see under the soil. So this is which part? Stem, not the root. Stem part. And next, see, what is it? Tomato. Tomato is which part of a plant? Someone, which part it is? Is it stem? Is it root? No, it is a fruit. So where the tomato plant stores the food? In the fruit. So we are eating this tomato's fruit as the food. So these are the edible parts. In case of rice, I told, what is that? It is the seed. And see, what is this? Chili. Chili is a which part? Chili is which part? Yes, fruit. It is a fruit because if you break the chili, you can find out the seeds. Seeds you can see. Is it? So this is which part? Fruit part. But it is not sweet. So we are not eating as a fruit. It is, we are considered as a vegetable. Is it? And next see, you can see one. What is this? It is very hard and we will use it in biryani and all. What is that? And to make a nice smell and all. What is it? Cinnamon. What is it? Cinnamon. The cinnamon is actually the bark of the tree. This tree, no, one plant outside, one covering will be there. No, that is called a bark. So hard it is. So it is bark, but very good smell. If you keep, you get very nice smell and you feel to eat more and more food. Okay, so it is a spices. Okay, it is a spices. So which part it is? Bark of the plant. And next see, what is it? It is the clove. C-L-O-V-E, clove. Clove, which part it is? What is the, which part it is? You look like is what? It look like what? Can you? Flower, is it? So actually it is a bud, not flower has not come. It is a bud of the flower. Okay. So the buds we are eating, and we are eating seeds. We are eating roots, stem. Which we are eating as a which first stem one sweet thing we will get from a stem. Which stem? Gives you one sweet thing. You will drink it and you can make it some other thing. What is that? Yes, what is that? Sugarcane. So sugarcane also, from sugarcane plant, the stem there, the plant is storing the fruit in which part? Stem part. And the stem we are squeeze the stem and extract the sweet thing, and we will make sugar, jaggery, everything from the sugarcane stem. So all the plants are not preparing the food in the same part. It stores the food in the different parts, and we are using it. What the part, which part we can eat, we can call it as what? Edible part of the plant. See. And one more thing you see, sprouts. Have you heard about sprouts anywhere? What are sprouts? I'll show you sprouts. See here. See, if you take some seeds, any seed. If you take any seed, this seed you have to soak in water. Have to take some water and soak in water. So if you soak means put in water. Have to put the seeds in water for 2-3 hours. Okay, overnight or whatever it is. Soak in water, and after that the soaked seeds, you have to put in a cotton cloth, cotton wet cloth, not dry one. You have to wet it. Okay, you have to wet the cloth and keep inside and cover it nicely and keep it for overnight, 12 hours like that. If you keep like that, next day or one day, 1.5 day, you just open and see. You can see small root and that plant shoot parties came out. Okay, so such seeds are called sprouts. See, this is such a seed. It not suddenly happened. I did it yesterday. Okay, that's why. So it is called what? Sprout. The germinating seeds are called sprouts. Germinating seed. If I keep this seed into the soil, what happens? It will grow, and it will grow as a new plant. So these seed, the germinating seeds, we can call as sprouts. Why we have to eat like sprouts? We can eat directly also the seed, no? Why we are making it sprout? Why is, see, when we are doing this sprouting of that seeds, it will get more nutrients, it will get more protein. Okay, so when you are eating the sprouted seeds, you get more protein. That's why we are eating the seeds after sprouting. It is very good. You can eat directly also. It is easily digestible. Okay, it can easily digest. So these are the main sources we are getting from the plants. Next we will see about the animals. What we are getting from animals? The first one is what? Milk. Milk is very important. See, when we are very small, that time also we are start to drink milk. So from where will milk we are getting? Getting from cow, buffalo, is it? So these animals giving us milk. So, and another one is honey. Who is giving us honey? Honeybee, is it? But actually it is getting from plants. Honeybee go and collect the nectar from the plants, and what they do actually, it will just drink the nectar, and from the mouth and that saliva of that honeybee, no, it will mix it with the nectar, and just it is picked. It will just pick that nectar into its honeycomb, and then it is called as what? Honey. Okay, it is more sweeter than the nectar, and that is honey. So who is giving us honey? Honeybees. And next one, egg. See, many birds egg we will eat. Is it hen, duck? So these are birds give us what? Egg. And next one is meat. Many animals meat we take as a food. So these are the different Food items we are getting from animals. See, milk we are, see nowadays the population is increasing, is it? And nobody is keeping cows in their own houses. In olden times, in villages, each house had their own cow and they are getting milk like that. But it is not possible now, is it? So now we are getting milk from outside. So automatically there is what need of milk more. So some people what they started to keep cows in large area and started to get the milk and they started to distribute the milk. So that everything related to milk is called what? Dairy. So dairy is nothing but the production of milk is called what? Dairy. And from the dairy you will get not only milk. What are the other products from milk? If you do the milk boiling, then one what is that upper layer will get, is it? Okay, and we will using this we are making other products. That's what? Butter, ghee, buttermilk. So these all are what? Other products of milk. So all together we can call it dairy products. Milk, butter, cheese, buttermilk, everything we can call as what? Dairy products. And next one is apiculture. Apiculture is nothing but that growing honeybees. Growing honeybees in a large area, or in a, the farmers they will keep honeybees, honeycombs artificially they will make, and they grow honeybees and they get the honey. That culturing means making or producing the honey. That is called what? Apiculture. Apiculture means production of honey is called what? Apiculture. Because nowadays the need is more. We all are doing what? White collar job. Is it? We are going to office, sitting and doing. Nobody is going for such jobs. So there is more need. So the people are doing their own to get the money. So apiculture. Next is poultry. What is poultry? Keeping birds or hen in a large area for the meat, for the egg and meat, for the egg and meat. That farming is called what? Poultry farming. Okay. And next one is PC. Have you heard about PC anywhere? PC is entirely different from what I am going to say. PC is nothing but it is related to what? Fish. Fish, other name we call it as what? PC. So the pisciculture is what? Growing fishes in large ponds and all, getting the fish and doing sailing. That process or that farming is called what? Pisciculture. Culturing or cultivation of fishes and sailing. That is called what? Pisciculture. So these are the different areas concerned the products, getting products from the animals. Dairy products, apiculture, poultry and pisciculture. So dairy is related to milk, apiculture is related to honey, and poultry is related to birds, egg and meat, and pisci is related to fish. So these are the different things. And see, you are buying egg from the market. You want to know whether the egg is good or bad. After breaking, you can't give back the egg, is it? The shopkeeper say, no, I don't know what is it. So you want to test it whether the egg is good or not. There is one test. See, you take the egg and take some water and keep the egg in that water. Okay. So if the egg is floating, okay, if the egg is floating, you can say that the egg is bad. If the egg is going down, see, here the egg is touching the down. So this egg is good egg. If the egg is not good, what will happen now? If egg is going to decay, inside the microorganisms will start to grow fast and it will release gases. So because of that, the egg will be full of gases. If there is more gas, what will happen? The egg will float. You see, if we are wearing some jacket and all and jump in water, we will not go under. We will just float. That because of the air. The same way, the egg will float if it is not good. So you can test the egg whether it is good or bad. So that's all today. And there is one activity also I am giving. Do the classwork also and the homework also. Homework we will get mark, but classwork I want to see whether you are written or not. So you have to send it. And activities and other experiments and all write at the back side of the classwork. Okay, thank you.